Weekend Bar Top Nation, welcome back. Today is April 5th, the final April 5th of 2024. I want to talk about a few short things tonight. Number one, don't be shallow. Number one, Number one, Birmingham people are 3/4 obese, but big and beautiful. Big and beautiful. I'll tell you why in a minute. I was at my gym earlier in the week, and mission accomplished. My resolutions, done. Not in a George Bush kind of way. Actually done. Here's what happened. I needed a grip for a cable machine, and I found one next to a Birmingham beast of a girl. It was on the floor next to her. And I politely walked up to her, and I spoke. I said to her, you're using that. I didn't do that.
Because your trunk came up.
Wow, John. Wow.
Oh.
Wow. Uncalled for. Anyway.
Thank you from this coming from Mr. Incorrect.
Okay. Anyway, I said to her, are you done with that? And she said to me, oh, I wasn't even using it. I knew that, by the way. I knew she wasn't using it, but I asked anyway because I'm a gentleman. And then she began going on about, everyone at the gym was really kind, polite, and I was going, blah, 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 blah. And I responded. I told her, or was it, or, or, Anyway, mission accomplished. Now, Birmingham again. We have got a polar bear problem in Canada. Not that there are too many bears, we don't have enough of them anymore. They're going hungry. If you live in a leather bag of lard,
Oh my.
you can help. You can help. You can come to Canada, northern parts, early fall, help a bear get through the wintertime. They will love you. And we'll appreciate you. It's a win-win for everyone. Win, 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 win. And it'll give your life meaning at the very end where it had none before.
Every bear will love you.
They will. Canada. Look, and you can even put in your will, have everybody frozen and shipped to Canada. Care of the bears. Now, John,
Yes.
what do we have tonight? We already cracked you up.
The ultimate reason to be totally friggin' embarrassed. Thanks very much. Anyway, what we're looking at, I can't believe he did that. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Ray's looking at him like, what's wrong with you?
No, big and beautiful.
This is what we're drinking right here. This is called
I like that.
Blade and Bow.
Yeah. Come on.
I didn't know anything about this. It's the first time I ever heard about it. I couldn't find anything about it in the Bourbon Bible. But what I did do was some little bit of research. Come to find out that Blade and Bow is a small batch Kentucky bourbon. And this particular bottle is 22 years old.
Okay.
It's about 45.5% alcohol. The price point is around, what I paid was $80 for a bottle, but it's 22 years old.
It's new to Nova Scotia?
It is very new. They just brought it in the other day. It's the same thing when,
I got to interrupt you. Look, for 22 years old, that price point is not outrageous.
No, it's absolutely not in any way, shape, or form outrageous. I mean, when you get into bourbons and whiskeys or whatever, whether it's scotch or whatever, and you get up into the double-digit figures, we're talking, 18, 20, 22 years old, they are relatively expensive. This here was extremely well priced.
Yeah, that's like 150.
And I don't know, it's because it's the first time that it was brought in, but it is 22 years old. That's the thing.
The price point you mentioned is actually mental because usually you pay $150.
Well, I'll put it to you this way: when you turn around, you go to Highland Park 18, and it's $200 a bottle.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
worth this again is 4 years old.
I like Highland Park, but I couldn't tell the difference between the 18-year-old and 12-year-old.
I couldn't tell the difference between the 18 and the 12-year-old.
Yeah.
I just couldn't. But this here is something that we've never had, and to find out that it was at that price point, it is extremely reasonable. And I mean, I've gone to other bourbons that have been, you take a look at Angel's Envy, for instance. Angel's Envy is around $80 a bottle as well. Is it a good bourbon? Yes, it's great. But it's a bourbon that is very accessible to people here in this area. All right. This one here was just brought in. All right. It's the same thing with Jefferson's. Jefferson's I tried for over a year to convince the buyers at the NSLC to bring in Jefferson's. Jefferson's, the original Jefferson's is about $70 a bottle. But if you get Jefferson's Oceanic, it's $150 a bottle.
Not cheap.
Okay, and it's not.
Going.
But this here, for something that I'd never tried, I was willing to spend that kind of money.
I
No,
have
give it
to
a
ask
shot.
you
Just
about the
myself.
key.
No.
What's that
I
about?
just believe that, you know, a lot of people don't realize that when people are buying whiskeys or bourbons or whatever, the shape of the bottle or the style of the bottle has a lot to do with it. Most people will buy it just because of the way the bottle
An
looks.
octagon before?
There's other, I mean,
Octagonal?
take a look at Sexton Irish whiskey. It's a 6-sided, it's a hexagon style bottle. People will buy it because the bottle is different. And that's the same thing. This is 8-sided. All right. Here you go. You take a look at that, right?
Hold on.
And they have like a souvenir with the cork. There's a key on it.
Good supper tonight.
All right, something different that you don't see all the time, and that's what draws people in. They
Okay.
look at it, they buy it, and they go, "Oh my God, I like it because of the bottle."
I'm going to try it.
Right?
Ready?
And Everett's going to give it a smash, and we'll see how it is. And
I puked.
It's really good. There's no burn, by the way.
there's no
burn.
there's no burn.
There's no burn.
Wow.
Down.
Really, that's kind of unusual
no
because
burn.
the bottom line is when you get into whiskeys and
No, I
bourbons,
mean,
especially
there's a
with the
warmth-
higher alcohol content.
there's a warmth going down. There's a warmth going down, but there's no burn.
All right, and the bottom, you'll get that warm
Try it.
feeling coming down or whatever. But the thing that gets me is the higher the alcohol content, you'll find out that there's times when it seems to be a lot harsher. Relax, Everett, I'll pour you another one.
You drink, I mean.
Okay, I'm going to have a smash here myself. Here we go.
Yeah.
There is no burn.
I
Am
can
I
see
correct?
it, but I can't.
There's a warmth and stuff going down, but there's no burn.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a warmth. It goes all the way down, and you'll feel it radiating coming back up. But it's not a burn. It's a warm glow.
You're coming for chewing now.
All right? You can feel it all the way through. You're not going to go, oh my God, what have I done? This is exceptional. This is
Yeah.
really, really good.
I agree at this point in time. I
And you
agree.
need, if you can, if it's in your area and you can find it, please go out and buy a bottle of this.
Yeah,
Support this.
no.
This is amazing.
No, right
bourbon.
now, I'm going to agree with you, but video number 2, we'll find out.
Yeah. We'll find out how smashed Everett is in video number 2.
Okay.
What? But anyway,
Okay, then.
thanking you for
Mommy's leaving.
taking a look. But do yourself a favor. Get a bottle. You'll really love it. It's great.
Again, Birmingham, big, beautiful polar bears. We love you. All right. Catch you in a half hour.
Yeah.